Hi, let's see what's in the bag this week, what story I'm going to be telling about Amazon. Okay, the reinstatement interview after Amazon closed my account. Oh yes, you're not going to forget that one when your account is closed. It was closed without warning, they didn't say a thing, my funds were frozen, yet I was still expected to ship that day's orders. Now the thing is, they didn't even give me a gold-plated mantle clock, they didn't even say goodbye to me, they just closed me down. Boom. Okay, so next is the panic mode, because you have no clue why your account has been closed. I mean, at least if you're in full-time employment, if they're going to sack you, they actually take you in and they explain why you're sacked. So I sat and thought, what have I done wrong? And the only thing I could think of was I'd had 3 late deliveries. And when I was looking at the first one, it was this lady where she complained and she said, I need a full refund now because my delivery's a day late. So I then looked at her address and I saw that on that particular day when it was supposed to be delivered, there was actually, you know, in the towns in Spain where they let the bulls loose in the town, her delivery address was to a retail shop, yet the whole town was closed. All the roads were closed due to the bulls. So I obviously apologised to her and explained how the driver couldn't get to her due to the bulls, but she still insisted on the refund, obviously. So then I looked, and yes, the next late delivery, it was a gentleman this time, and he'd put in a complaint asking for a refund because again it was 1 day late. So when I investigated why was it 1 day late, there was a logistics strike. All the lorries were striking and they was blocking the roads, so the drivers couldn't get through to deliver the parcels. So yes, he was refunded as well, obviously, yes. The third late delivery was when I checked, and again it was another complaint. This time it was from a chap and his name was Paco, and he was only called Paco. And that's the great thing with an Amazon buyer, they can literally call themselves Boogie 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 if they want to. They haven't got to give their real name, their surname. So I had managed to get a collection for it, just with one, you know, Paco, no surname. When I looked on TNT, I'd seen the problem, and then I checked through the messages. Paco had complained. He'd said, I want a refund because I haven't received my delivery. So when I looked at the address he'd given me, it was, I can't remember what the address was, but you know, one of those where it's just got, say, Paco Village, Paco, and a postcode. So I'd seen that the TNT driver had attempted 3 times to call Paco with no such luck. Paco decided not to answer, and this is another way which customers do get round to getting their free product. So I pleaded with Paco, could you please answer your telephone and then we can get it to you? No, Paco complained and he got his product for free. Why not? My fault. So I go up to my Solar Central, and to my amazement, where I'd clicked call me now, my mobile actually seriously immediately started ringing. So I answered the phone and it was a gentleman asking me all my information, my email address. He needed to check it was me that he was speaking to. At one point, with all these questions, I was so frustrated, told him what colour pants I was wearing, just to jump all these questions. Obviously that wouldn't have been appropriate by any means, but what I couldn't understand is it must be me because he had called me. Anyway, so he explained to me, you're under investigation, we've closed your account, and to get your account activated, I need you to tell me right now how you are going to improve your delivery standard. So, you know, you can't be like a Karen with this and go through telling him, but bloody hell, bulls were blocking the roads off, there was a strike. No, you have to stay calm. So I literally said to him, my goodness, I'm so disgusted with TNT, how they could do 3 deliveries late. And again, in my mind, when I'm saying out of like 1,000, yes, these 3 that have closed my account. And I said, what I do intend to do is to have a meeting with TNT to discuss and make sure that this never ever happens again. They need to guarantee me that there will not be ever one late shipment. Now, if they cannot guarantee that for me, then I will definitely be changing couriers. With this, the chap said, okay, thank you very much. We ended the phone conversation. Boom, I've got an email. My account is now activated. I'm all up and running again. I mean, my goodness, again, the mind boggles. To be an Amazon seller, you have to have balls of steel, no emotion, and just keep going. So subscribe, do whatever you need to do, because each week I will be doing these videos. And any questions you want to ask me, I'm not one of those gurus, you can just ask me for free.